Hello everybody, and welcome to another lesson from our sessions. I want to take a really quick minute to talk about what is happening with schools here in Ontario. It is a big topic. Parents are relieved and frustrated with homeschooling, with the fact that we're not going back. And so I wanted to give a little bit of discussion to some of the pieces that we're talking about. And one of the things I would say is that this definitely applies to all of your expectations, to all of your areas of your life, whether you're going back to the office, whether you're working from home, whether you are currently not working, whatever it looks like for you. This is something I want you to think about. I'm going to talk about it in relation to schools though, just to help kind of clarify some of the examples. So I have a lot of parents who are struggling with homeschooling. Some feel that teachers are giving too much, some feel teachers are not giving enough, some teachers are just struggling to figure out how much to give and what to give and when. It seems like there's not a huge amount of consistency, and so that's causing a lot of frustration. And the one thing I would say is that with the decision that schools are not going back, here's what I want you to think about for the rest of the school year, from now until summer starts. I want you to think about this. What is our goal right now? We've already said that none of these grades really can change from what the kids already have. So is our goal to get as much content as possible? Is our goal to keep the kids busy? Or is our goal to teach kids how to learn and teach parents what their kids are learning? So what I have been thinking a lot about is that we don't know yet what this picture is going to be in September. It may well be a case of schools are open. It may well be a case of schools are open and then they're closed and then they're open again. It could be a situation where schools are open on a part-time basis, and we don't know. We're waiting to hear. It's unknown. But what I would say is that if you can use the next couple of weeks, the next 4 weeks, to teach your kids a routine and to teach them how to work semi-independently, to find that level of routine that works for you, then regardless of what happens in September, you will be able to be prepared. So my hope for you is that, at least as far as schooling goes, we have a situation where if the schools are open, that's great. Our children can go to school and learn as they always do. But if there is an outbreak, or if there is an increase in cases and a school is locked down because there's an exposure, or we have a situation where kids are in school and out of school and back in school and out of school, my hope for you is that you have learned in this month how to do something from home. Not everything, just something, so that there is almost a seamless transition for your kids from learning in the classroom to being at home and doing what they can to being back in the classroom, so that it is not the shock to the system that we have now going in and coming out. The goal is to learn how to learn. And that may not be your goal. Your goal may be academics, in which case I would suggest getting a tutor, maybe. Or how do you meet the goal that you have for your kids? My kids' goals have changed. I'm no longer focused on academics. I'm focused on the process of learning, and I'm focused on discipline and being able to actually follow through on what they need to do. I don't know what your goals are, but I will say this: if you can figure out what your kids are going to need come September, in whatever situation that looks like, then you are giving your kids the advantage and the head start that they are going to need to cope for however long it takes until COVID is under control. So that's our lesson from our sessions this week. I hope it helps you, and I would love to hear what your goal is and what your focus is for your kids. Stay well and have a good evening. Bye.